So this is a multi-tool. Yeah, I think we may have gone a little bit too far, but hey, that's something that Ant Designs does regularly, and they are with this multifunctional carabiner. Now this is on Kickstarter right now, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about everything they have packed into this very small package. Since this is a carabiner, I guess we'll start with that and we'll work our way around. And when it comes to the gate, they've pretty much over-engineered this thing like crazy. There are 4 slots for tritium if that's something you're into, and there is a spring that holds onto this little latch which will keep the gate locked. Now when you want to release it, you just press the button, and then yeah, I guess you also kind of have a fidget toy as well. We have a little bubble level here for use on that side, and on the opposite side we have a small nail file. And it's kind of surprising it works because it is milled into the titanium, which is pretty neat. Now continuing around, we have a carbide scribe, which is good for marking in steel or other metals. It's just a lot harder than most. And it also has a small flathead as well. Now these don't lock, so keep that in mind, but if you need a flathead, it does have one. Now it also has, and I think this is actually a really good feature that I really do like in this tool, is the 4mm bit driver. Now it does have pretty good tension, but it does not lock. So just keeping that in mind, I wouldn't put too much pressure because it's likely to just collapse. Now this is a #1 Phillips, but it comes with a whole bunch that will come with the tool. Now over here we have a scalpel holder. This is a #11, and then underneath that we have this small ferrocerium rod that's being held in by a magnet. I'm going to get to that in just a second. On the other side we have a couple of etched measuring lengths, so up to 7 centimeters over here, or 2.5 inches in imperial. Now I want to go back to the ferrocerium rod for just a second here. What I found when I tried it is I had a hard time, first of all, not as easy to get out as I thought. I had a little bit of a hard time getting it to strike with the metal edge of this scalpel. For whatever reason, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I did have a little bit of an issue. And it does work. I was able to do it with the back of this Spyderco without too much issue. I say that as I struggle to do it. Come on. There we go. It does work. It just, I don't know if the steel is hard enough or the edge is enough of a 90 to actually strike the ferrocerium rod. So one downside here, but still pretty cool that they were able to incorporate yet another tool. Now moving along, we have a bottle opener that is also, I guess, a nail puller, right? And this is a good leverage to do so. I'm just not sure that I personally would be pulling nails with a carabiner. You let me know, maybe I'm wrong. And of course we also have a little lanyard loop. Now what I like about this is when I saw the pictures for it originally, I thought it was quite a bit bigger than it actually is. So that's really nice. This thing is not very long. In fact, let me get some measuring things and we'll talk about it. All right, so first of all, our weight. This thing is gonna come in around 62 grams, or about 2.2 ounces. So not super heavy. Definitely kind of in the ballpark of the more heavy-duty carabiners out there. Not bad. Now, as far as dimensions are concerned, this thing is approximately 3 3/4 inches, or about 95 millimeters total length. And it has, let's see, on this side we have about 2 1/4, give or take, or like 57 millimeters, something like that. Okay, and it is about, let's see, let's take a look at this. It's about 0.8, about 8 millimeters, or just under a half an inch. Or no, sorry, just a little bit under 3/8 of an inch. So not super huge, but like it's still on the bigger side. So you have to really want to use this thing It's going to be a conversation piece. Let's be clear. I mean, this is for the gadget lovers out there. It's a high-end gadget for sure, being in nearly all titanium here, and just a really high level of fit and finish. You're going to have to love the concept though. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this thing from Ant Designs. I call it a thing, but I mean, I guess it is a multi-tool. It just doesn't feel right to say it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is not what we're going to call a multi-tool. Let me know what your opinions are down below. As always, thank you guys for your time, and we'll talk again soon.